Truck Rumba from Truck Rumba Outdoor Adventures. And here we are. Doing a review on this mug. I feel like it's time to do a review on an airsoft gun. It's a fucking airsoft gun. I just thought airsoft was this nerdy thing that people did to make them feel like they're in the military, which I think is still true. But can you tell me a better force on force game other than dodgeball? Huh? I mean, here you are running into a building with someone shooting something at you going 300 feet per second. That's not enough. That's too fast to dodge. With a gun that's somewhat realistic, somewhat operation is the same. So yeah, I'm a fan. Now I feel like I've gone like what 10 times now to the local field. I don't know. I've killed lots of people, lots of nerds, and a couple diehards. You know, I've gotten shot a lot of times, and I've only gone with this pistol. So I think it's time to speak on it. And this is the, what is it called? An Elite Force 1911. This is their A-1 model. And it's made by Umarex air guns. Same people that sponsor Tim Wells on Relentless Pursuit. Look at that. I put Ted Nugent's logo on there. And a cock. So what can I say about this gun? It's a 1911. So I chose to go with a 1911 because I carry a 1911 often. This is my 10 millimeter 1911. And I carry this 1911. This is a 45. And really, they feel the same except for the weight is a little different. This one is, in fact, lighter than this one. Go figure. But the operation is very similar, right? Look at that safety. Look at that safety. Yeah. Both these guns are hot, by the way. Actually, this one isn't because it doesn't have a magazine. Yeah, very similar. You know, sometimes I carry a Glock, but not often. And sometimes I carry a Sig, but not often. Sometimes I carry a revolver, not often. Mostly I'm carrying a 1911. So I went with this because it's familiar to me. And I need to get better at shooting it. So the only difference really I've noticed, well, the big difference is once this is locked to the rear, you can't just send it home by fiddling with that slide without a mag in there, right? So you have to use your slide release, which is kind of weird if you're used to, you know, whatever. Got two different types of mags here. So this one is a 14 rounder. This is a 27 rounder. Every time I'm like worried that like, let's see, like say I'm storming into a building, I always switch to the 14 rounders instead of the 27s because the 27s have gotten me shot out lots of times where I would have shot somebody and then I just bang, 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 nothing's happening because the balls, the BBs here get stopped up somewhere in there or right there and there's nothing being fed. So I always switch to these ones because these ones have worked for me every single time. And so I'm running 12 grams in here. I'm just trying to get rid of them. And then I run 20s and 28s and 32s and 40s. I think I'm going to switch to 40s just because it's kind of like that big, slow 230 grain ball, you know? I don't know. I'm trying to get smarter faster. That's why I chose to just go with a pistol because you have less range. And, you know, fewer rounds. you know, 14 is still a lot compared to the real one. You know, I'm rolling with 10 rounds in my 10 millimeter, 9 in the mag, Wilson Combat mags, 1 in the pipe, and then I'm running 8 rounders, so 9 total in the 45. And in these you have 14, and in these you have 27. So yeah, I use the 27s for when I'm like running across fields and shit, and then I'll switch to this one if I absolutely positively see a good play coming. I'll just pop in a 14 rounder and then I'll go in. And I've never had them malfunction, but I've gotten shot out quite a few times with these high capacity ones because they just don't. I was like, so this one guy, he took out like the 4 guys I was with, and it was just me and him running in circles around in these little mazes and these little house mazes. And I come up behind him and I go pop, 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 pop. And he turns around and shoots at me. You know, it's like, oh yeah, my gun. I forgot to switch to the little 14 rounders. You know, I was running with a 27. So I guess now you want to see this thing shoot. We're going to go back to where the guy got killed and shoot some caution tape. All right, it's a fucking airsoft gun. We got. Well, they took all the caution tape down, so that's nice. 5 yards, 10 yards, 15 yards, 20 yards, 30 yards, 35. Oops, missed. Oops, missed. Ah, there's a hit. And here's 40 yards. Here's 45 yards. And we'll stop at 50 because we have a really bad crosswind. Out. All right. There it is. I'm just kidding. Here's 55 yards. They're black. I can't see where they're hitting. I think I got it. All right, what are we at? 60 now? Who fucking cares? It's a fucking airsoft gun. All right, those last ones are 40s. Now we got 12 grams. Now we got glow in the dark. 20s. And here come 32s. Ooh. And we're out. All right, whatever. Damage. Oh, sorry guys. Get a little carried away. Damage. Damage. It's a fucking airsoft gun. Whatever. Bye. It's a fucking airsoft gun.